World War I, also known as the Great War, was a global conflict that lasted from 1914 to 1918, involving many of the world's great powers. It was a pivotal event in history that reshaped the political, social, and economic landscape of much of the world. The war was primarily fought between the major alliances, the Allies, which included France, the United Kingdom, Russia, and later the United States, and the Central Powers, composed of Germany, Austria-Hungary, the Ottoman Empire, and Bulgaria. The war's origins can be traced to a combination of long-standing tensions between European powers, rising nationalism, colonial rivalries, and a complex system of alliances. The immediate catalyst, however, was the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria-Hungary on June 28, 1914, by a Serbian nationalist in Sarajevo. This event set off a chain reaction, as Austria-Hungary declared war on Serbia, and a series of alliances quickly pulled multiple countries into the conflict. At its heart, World War I was a war of attrition, particularly on the Western Front, where the Allies and Central Powers faced off in trench warfare. The soldiers on both sides endured harsh conditions, with long periods of stagnation interrupted by deadly offensives. The trench warfare led to horrific casualties, with millions of soldiers dying from combat, disease, or injuries. The introduction of new weapons such as machine guns, tanks, poison gas, and airplanes marked the war as one of the first modern conflicts, leading to devastating losses. The Eastern Front was also marked by intense fighting, especially between Germany and Russia. Meanwhile, the war extended beyond Europe, with battles occurring in the Middle East, Africa, and Asia. The war also triggered significant political changes, including the Russian Revolution of 1917, which led to the eventual withdrawal of Russia from the war and the rise of the Soviet Union. In 1917, the United States entered the war, providing a significant boost to the Allies in terms of both troops and supplies. This intervention, coupled with internal struggles within the Central Powers, led to a shift in momentum. The war saw a decline in morale among the Central Powers, while the Allies began to gain ground. By the fall of 1918, the Central Powers were on the verge of collapse. The war officially ended on November 11, 1918, when Germany signed an armistice, effectively ending hostilities. The Treaty of Versailles, signed in 1919, formally ended the war and imposed heavy reparations and territorial losses on Germany, which created a sense of humiliation and economic hardship. These conditions are often cited as contributing to the rise of Adolf Hitler and the outbreak of World War II just 2 decades later. World War I had a profound impact on the world, leading to the dismantling of empires such as the Austro-Hungarian, Ottoman, Russian, and German empires and the redrawing of national boundaries. The war's human cost was immense, with an estimated 10 million military deaths and 7 million civilian deaths, leaving a lasting legacy of grief, economic disruption, and political instability.